Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce a man to you, but I cannot talk about the man without talking about his kingdom. And this man I'm about introducing to you is a no-nonsense man. In fact, he controls Agbogboshi. Directs Malata. Leads Makola. So this is the man I'm talking about. We have the earth. And the earth is fragmented or divided. We have water and land. We have things that live in water. And things that live on the earth. We also have things that can live in water and on earth. Like the crocodiles. How do you call them? Reptiles? Thank you. Like the crocodiles, like the frogs, like the tortoise, like the turtles, like there are some snakes that can also live on land and in water. You know, this earth is made up of mountains, valleys, rivers, trees, and forests. And they were all one. But there is something called earth crust or earth shifting that separated. Now, when you look at North and South America, there is a deep gorge that the head of Africa can beautifully fit in there. When you look at the tail of Africa, you can see that the northeastern part of Australia can comfortably fit in there. When you try bringing all these things together, you don't need anybody to tell you that the earth was one. But with time, there was an earth movement that separated it all. We have Europe, we have Asia, we have Australia, we have Africa, we have North America, we have South America, we have Antarctic and Antarctica, making the 5 or 7 planets of the earth. Then we have the oceans, the Atlantic, the Pacific, the Indian, the what have you. All these put together makes the earth. If there is nobody in charge of it, it will be in a mess. So when you look at if there is nobody making sure that the waters function as waters, the earth functions as the solid ground, it would have been in a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a product of the earth, then a part of you, which is 75% of your body, is made up of liquid water, which is the same as the waters on the earth. I'm bringing you somewhere. So you are the earth. If there is nobody in charge of you, you will be in a mess. So are you? You are not getting it. So somebody controls the earth, and he commanded the water up to this place. Don't go beyond. He commanded the tree, don't grow downwards, but grow. Somebody structured everything, and he governs everything. And you are a replica of that thing he has created. Now, if that thing he has created has obeyed him till now, how come you also, in the image so the waters in you are going to the wrong direction. Because nobody is in charge of your life. Am I bringing you somewhere? So putting all these together, my darling, you will ask yourself, then who is the king of this kingdom? Because it is a duty of a king to have a kingdom. Now, ladies and gentlemen, kingdoms are different from colonies. Kings don't rule colonies. They capture colonies. Kings rules kingdoms. That is why we call him King of Kings. I'm bringing you somewhere. Now, in Genesis chapter number 126, he said, let us make man in our image. The King of Kings says, let us make princes. Manchemeabi, according to our likeness. Let them have what? Let them have what? So you can see that God is a territory-minded. God is conscious of dominance because he is a king. Everything about God must dominate. I have no apologies. Everything that has to do with God must dominate. I am sick and tired of we preaching all about witches, wizards, demons, principalities, and powers. Meanwhile, I am the image of God. If Satan could break God, he would have succeeded. You are being broken because you don't have a king. If there is a king over your life, he will make sure nobody touches his. Try touching one American in Sogakopa. The whole of America will look for you and deal with you for touching a prince of his kingdom, his son. Let us have children in our image and in our likeness. Then you will touch God's child. Kingdoms rule. They capture colonies. A kingdom is a territory ruled by a king, following the rules, structures, instructions, and principles of the king. So every kingdom is structured according to the vision of the king. Please follow me. So we have Abraham, they will say, I'm preaching this thing. We have the Ashanti kingdom. And kingdoms colonize. So they can have colonies. Ghana was a British colony. Because it is United Kingdom ruled by kings and queens. Now, when a kingdom captures a colony, it does four things. First, the smartest way and the best way is to change the language. Gans are arrogant everywhere. And they are being colonized by Akan. And because Akan is gradually creeping and entering into the core of Gans, they speak Twi in their various homes, but mentally they don't know they are being colonized. So when a Gan goes to market in Accra called Makola, he speaks Twi. She speaks Twi. Claiming to be a Ga. It is your blood that makes you a Ga, but your mind has been colonized. How many of you have been colonized already? Hello, are we waking up? And I will shock you in a jiffy. Kingdoms, when they want to take a colony to rule, they will first. How many of you remember when we were going to school, be it Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Nigeria, if you speak vernacular, they will beat you. But if you speak English, hello, why? Because there is a plan to colonize. There is an intention, and you can only achieve your aim when the language is the same. God is a king, and he is kingdom minded. I remember one day, one young guy provoked me. Now, seriously, I blasted him in my local dialect. The next thing, when the teacher came, who spoke vernacular? Eric Odate, DDP, double punish. How many of you have had that written? But no wonder you belong to this church. Like, Father, why do you think English became so important that if you speak any other language in the schools instituted and established by the kingdom, through the king onto the colony, why do you think when you speak any other language, apart from the language the king wants to give to you, you will be lashed? Because you are delaying the implementation of the vision and purposes of the kingdom. There is a kingdom with a king. And every king has children. Amongst the children, there are firstborns, secondborns, thirdborns, and what have you. But they are all princes and princesses. They all carry the blood of the king. And definitely you cannot separate Otumfuo's children because his blood still runs through them. So everywhere they go, they are accorded the hospitality that will be given to the king because they are his children. And wherever they go, they carry the kingdom that their father rules. When Otumfuo is traveling, he dresses like a king. Jesus. Hello? Am I opening your eyes to something? And sometimes people will be speaking English to him, but he will speak Twi. Because the very moment he speaks English to a foreigner in his palace, that language has colonized his. Oh, I feel like preaching now. Whose language are you speaking? Whose subject are you? Can we share the grace? And I'm speaking the Queen's English, not the American English. Why? Because Ghana, though we claim to be independent, we were once, I don't know if we were or still are, but covered, a British colony. Because our parliamentary system is a British system. So where lies our independence? When you wear suit and tie, your fellow brother will see you foreign, elegant, exquisite. You are elite. I am waiting for the day a lawyer in Ghana will dress like this and still go and defend a case, and he will not be chased out. Every kingdom has its language, its dressing, its rules and regulations. How can you be in the church and belong to a different kingdom? Who is your king?